that I wanted to talk to you about a supplement. Now, if you know me, I'm not big on supplementation. So when I talk about supplements, it's usually something very mild, something very helpful. That's the case today. Before I get into that, let me introduce myself. For those that don't know me, my name is Ren Jones. I'm a certified personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. I'm also certified as a corrective exercise specialist. I have two different nutritional certifications through an organization called Precision Nutrition, and I have a certification for women specific coaching from Girls Gone Strong. In addition to those, and I'm closing this out now, I promise you, I have three different certifications for helping women through the menopause transition. I'm not a doctor, but as a fitness professional and a nutrition professional, I have three certifications specifically for assisting women through the menopause transition. And I wanted to talk to you about a supplement today that can be extremely helpful for women who are not yet into the menopause transition, as well as women that are. Because as a coach that's been doing this for about 10 years, I run into a lot of these symptoms. One symptom is general achiness of the joints, achiness of the muscles, normal soreness from working out, but also sleeplessness, specifically for the women that I work with that are going through the menopause transition. One of the unfortunate symptoms that women find themselves dealing with in perimenopause is an inability to get sleep. Of course, through the menopause transition, there is the brain fog. Sometimes the increase in anxiety and or a general sense of nervousness, and we also deal with energy. A lack of one supplement that I love that can help deal with all of these symptoms, and it's a particular way that this supplement is delivered, as well as some things that are included with the supplement. And I want to talk to you today quickly about magnesium. Right? You're probably familiar. You've heard the term. You've seen it on the back of a on a back of a food label or something to that extent. But most people don't really understand it. And magnesium is what's called a master mineral. I've heard reports that it's responsible for anywhere between 300 and 400 bodily processes. Magnesium has a tendency to be depleted when you're in a stressed state. So if there's one thing that I know that my clients talk to me about, generally speaking, but even more specifically in the menopause transition, is the increased rate of stress. You're in the sandwich generation at this point. You've probably got a child that you care for, maybe a young adult child, but a child nonetheless, and also an ailing or aging parent. You are in the spot where you have the most responsibility on your occupation, whatever your job is. Notice I did not say the greatest amount of income, another source of stress, wage gap, but also you've got these changes happening in your body that are throwing you off your game, so to speak, which is also stressful. What I love about the version of magnesium, the versions that I'm going to talk to you about, are the easy access, the ability to place them where they need to be to deal with whatever's going on in your body. If you're not familiar with magnesium as an oral supplement, I want to tell you this, that it can cause you to have loose bowels. If you're old enough to remember the old commercial for Milk of Magnesia, cheesy 80s commercials where someone would eat something and get constipated and they'd say, "Oh, I've got to call mom." MOM, Milk of Magnesia. It was just a magnesium mixture that you drank. Magnesium helps you with constipation. If you've ever bought a bag of Epsom salt, you've seen a recipe on the side of the Epsom salt for a laxative where you mix the Epsom salt, magnesium, with some water. I had a colonoscopy because I'm 50. I had a colonoscopy a couple of months ago, and it was a magnesium-based prep to help me move all the bowels out of my stomach overnight so that I could have a colonoscopy, which went well, by the way. Thank you for asking. So we know that orally magnesium can get the train moving through the tunnel a little fast. So it's not as great an asset when you take it orally. So what do? We do it topically, a topical magnesium. Here's the benefit of doing that topical magnesium. Number one, if you have an achy, sore place on your body, you can just spray some of it right on that achy place, or you can rub magnesium cream on that place. We'll get to those products in just a second. But a few things that you're going to find immediate help with. I talked to a brilliant young lady named Gina Scorza who developed this actual product. I had her on my podcast. That podcast episode dropped yesterday, by the way. And she had leg cramping through her second pregnancy. And she had dealt with a little postpartum depression during her first pregnancy. Now, I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm not trying to give you some pie in the sky magnesium miracle story. But in her case, it reduced her postpartum depression because she was applying magnesium topically. She likes to be very cautious, as she should, when during pregnancy. She's had two, so she didn't want to take a lot of things orally. She rubbed the magnesium on, and then she refined what she was using into this product. Again, we'll circle back around to it. But if you've got cramping, if you've got achiness, what Dr. Von der Reich calls the musculoskeletal syndrome of menopause. So many women over 40 have experienced that. General achiness. Oftentimes it's misdiagnosed as the fibromyalgia, but it's really just the fact that estrogen runs through all your body's symptoms. It helps reduce inflammation, and as the estrogen starts to withdraw through the menopause transition, you don't get that anti-inflammatory response like you used to. You might find yourself a little bit more achy. You can rub this or spray this right on the spot where you're achy. You don't have to take it internally and wait for your body to break it down, your digestive system to break the magnesium down, and then send it all to the places. Why not just apply it where you feel it, right? It's so much easier that way. But also, it helps with sleep. Your feet have tremendous amount of nerve endings and a tremendous capability for absorption of minerals, nutrients, etc. So rubbing some of this on your feet, spraying some of this on the bottom of your feet, and putting your socks on can be a tremendous aid in helping you with sleep quality. Magnesium also presents a sense of calm, a sense of reduced stress. So sometimes if you're feeling, that stress in the trunk of your body where you may have some heart palpitations, rubbing this on immediately can be soothing for that immediate onset of stress and or anxiety. The other consideration of magnesium is reduction of headaches. When we are depleted with magnesium, we tend to have a greater difficulty sleeping, have a tendency to have headaches slight to migraine, have a tendency to have more cramping in our body, and that really fits the bill for so many of the women that I coaching women from 30 and beyond in their lives. So what do I want to talk about specifically with these products? This product is called EASE, EASE. First of all, my ring light is too shiny to really see the label. And of course, if you could see it, it'd be backwards on the image on the phone. It may be front ways on the image on the camera. But EASE is by a company called Activation. This is the first magnesium product I came in contact with. Shout out to Sean Stevenson. I read about it in his book, Sleep Smarter, years ago. And I started sending it to clients as a gift, particularly clients that were having restless sleep. But I met my friend Gina Scorza in 2020 on the Clubhouse app. And at the time, she had a product called Dope Minerals. It was called Dope Minerals because some of her magnesium was infused with CBD. But she has a magnesium cream that she's come up with, which is amazing because with her magnesium creams, she can infuse them with scents and oils. This particular one is lavender. You're talking about dreamy sleep. Rub some of this lavender magnesium cream on your body, on the bottom of your feet. Throw your socks on. It's amazing. She has a peppermint infused magnesium cream. She has a vanilla infused magnesium cream. and then she has one that's completely unscented. But this cream is amazing. The name of her company now is Moon Glow Minerals. Moon Glow Minerals. I highly suggest topical magnesium. Again, it gets to the point on the body where you may be achy faster. It gets into the body generally faster. If you've got that headache around your temples, just take some of this magnesium cream or the magnesium spray, rub it around there. If you got that tension headache around the back of your neck, you can apply it locally. And because Gina Scorza of Moon Glow Minerals has infused hers, some are infused with CBD, dreamy. Some aren't. Some are infused with CBD and an oil like lavender or vanilla or peppermint. And some are just non-scented, no CBD, etc. So she's got the whole spectrum. You can apply it locally, but if you're having issues with sleeping, if you find that you have an increased amount of muscle soreness or just general achiness in the body, achiness with your joints, again, I'm not a medical practitioner here, so I'm not telling you, your arm's falling off, rub some magnesium on it. That's not what I'm saying. But these products, magnesium in general, a topical magnesium, can be amazing. Gina also makes a bath bomb out of her magnesium products. You can get those in different scents too. Lavender, vanilla, peppermint, unscented. Highly recommend those once a week to help you become more replete with magnesium, help improve your sleep, help reduce cramping, help reduce overall stress, anxiety, help you with your energy. It's being infused with magnesium. Most adults in America are depleted in magnesium. We would normally get it through green leafy vegetables, things like that, but our soil is depleted also. So humans absorb things at different rates internally, digestively. Different areas where farming has happened have different amounts of minerals in the soil, so it's gotten a lot more difficult to get this stuff through just eating. But applying it topically allows you immediate relief of the area where you're feeling achy, the area of your body where you may feel the stress and tension and or anxiety. And getting the infused version from Moon Glow Minerals can be a great asset in helping you sleep better at night, because as I often tell my clients, when you're not sleeping, you sort of render your training and your nutrition irrelevant. Everything goes haywire. That's the core health habit from my perspective, particularly for women over 30, and especially for women that are going through the perimenopause transition into menopause, which is technically a day, into postmenopause. That's my quick and dirty on magnesium. You've got this product, spray on, odorless, colorless. You can spray it on your skin. Ease, E-A-S-E, by Activation Products. You've got Gina's products, which I highly recommend. Moon Glow Minerals, some of which come with CBD. You can go to moonglowminerals.com. Some of them are infused with CBD, low levels of CBD. Some are infused with essential oils like lavender, peppermint, vanilla. Some are infused with both. Some are infused with neither. So you've got a wide range of magnesium to try there. Try it topically. I gotta pay the bills really quickly because I'm currently enrolling no more than 5 women over 30 for my 12-week signature program as a certified personal trainer, certified corrective exercise specialist, certified level 1 and level 2 nutrition coach, and as a coach with 3 different certifications for fitness and nutrition through the menopause spectrum. If you're a woman out there and you are ready to reclaim your home, which is your body, this could be the program for you. DM me the word live, L-I-V-E. I'll know that you saw me here. We'll have a quick chat and we'll talk about whether or not my program may be a good fit for you. I understand how easy it can be to ignore your health and default to your status quo level of health and just exist until it's your time to go. The women that hire me, that's not an option for them. That's not their plan. They want to seize their very best life through their very best health and achieve things in life because they realize you only get one ride on this planet. If that sounds like you and you've been putting it off, let's at least have a conversation. I'm in this business because I lost my mother and two sisters. I'm passionate about what I'm doing here. And if you've tried almost everything and nothing's worked for you in terms of reclaiming your health, try me. I'm often the last stop on a woman's health journey. Not like your last trader, but I may be your last trader. DM me the word live. We'll talk soon. I'll be back tomorrow for another live broadcast. Until next time, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple.